Assemble. It is time for another entry in the movie and TV Busters series. This time we are covering Atlantis, Milo's Return. Now, I discussed this in my last entry in this. More so. At least. More in the main. Hang on. Now, as I was saying before in the previous review for Atlantis, the Lost Empire, here's the thing, like, I think that Atlantis, at least the real life Atlantis, might be somewhere we have not looked or even thought to look. Because there are so many things on the planet and in space and under the ocean that we have no idea about. Like, there are so many things that not only have we never seen, but we've also never imagined as a human race. Because, like, there are so many things on the planet. Hello, everyone. In space, on other planets, in other galaxies, that not only have we not seen, but we can't reach. Like, so that makes me think that Atlantis is still to be found. Like, it's out there somewhere. I'm not getting on that bandwagon. No way. I don't even know what that even means or anything. So that's just another trend that's just going to pass again. Now, Atlantis, I believe, is like, I don't know. I believe Atlantis still has yet to be found. And I believe it's somewhere that either we have neither thought to look or haven't been able to find. Now, my theory, as I announced in my previous video on this, on when I review Atlantis, the Lost Empire, when I just did, is like Atlantis. It's good. When we think of the name Atlantis, we think ocean. But what if that's a misdirect? You know? Like, what if it's not in the ocean? What if it's up there? Somewhere. Like, or on another planet. It very well could be. Atlantis, like, could, no. I'm talking about, like, in space or up above us, cloaked. Like, because the thing is, for them to be undiscovered so long, for so many decades, for Atlantis to remain undiscovered for this long, they have to have some sort of technology that we have not even heard of or even touched. And that just makes me think that Atlantis might be somewhere we're not able to reach as a human race. Like, either that, or it's somewhere we can reach, but it requires something special. You know? Like, for example, you see, like, a lock, right? What do you need for that lock? A key. So what if Atlantis, the only way to reach it is with a key? One we don't have. One we will probably never have. Or if we do have it, we don't know what it is. Like, give me a sec. Like, for example, like, imagine, and yes, I know, but imagine this is like a key to Atlantis, right? But instead of being open to the public or, like, available to discover still, like, or something like that, or for some random person to pick up just randomly. Instead of that, it's sitting in a safe somewhere or in a museum because we don't know what it is. It could be. It could be. It very well could be. It could very well be like, I mean, it could be not even shaped like a key. Like there's so many things over the years, over the decades that were keys, but were not shaped like keys. You know? Like, I mean, it is very possible that either the key could have been invisible or it could not be thought of as a key in the first place. Like, could be a sword, for example. Could be a spear. Could be a book. Could be anything. But it could be a bloodline, you know? Like, you know, but man, honestly, like, I could go on and on with Atlantis theories all day, twice on Sunday, like, and it would take a whole, like, bunch of time. It could be. It very well could be. Like when you watch the Atlantis movie, you know, the animated movie. And yes, it's an animated movie, so it's not meant to be taken seriously or whatever. How do they operate the vehicle? You guys remember? They do, I'm just going to use this piece of paper as a, like, prop. They do this. Put their hand on it. What if the door to Atlantis that's what's required to do? Oh, the vehicle in the movie Atlantis, you know, like the vehicle they ride, you know, and they push in the thing. But yeah, like, and what if, like, the key is not any physical object? What if it's a bloodline? Like, you have to be of Atlantean bloodline to open it. But that's the problem. No Atlanteans are known. So, how would you get in? You can't. So, you know, yeah, you definitely should. It is on Disney Plus, by the way. Both of them are. But anyway, let's get back to the whole review. So, Atlantis, Milo's Return. Basically, they hunt down these objects that have gone into the world, these Atlantean objects. And they encounter these, like, dust wolves, like, basically Native American spirits. And then they encounter this guy who steals this spear, this Atlantean spear from the main guy's collection, and basically dubs himself Odin, and they have to stop him. So, but before I give my verdict for Atlantis, Milo's Return, I'm going to let you guys know the next two movies we are going to be reviewing. So, the next two movies are going to be Men in Black 1 and 2. And yes, we will be reviewing the other two as well. Now, that being said, my verdict for Atlantis, Milo's Return, is Unbroken. Now, huh? What are you confused about? I mean, yeah. Like, I believe Atlantis could exist, and I believe it does. I just believe it's somewhere we can't reach. And probably never will. At least in our lifetime. Maybe in another one? Who knows? You know? Like, no one knows if it will be reached or if it can even be reached. Because, like, it remains undiscovered. That's the thing. Like, if I'm correct, basically all scientists and everything have basically dubbed Atlantis as a lost civilization never to be found. I honestly think it could be found if they were to look in the correct place, which I don't believe they have. I think it's probably somewhere that we haven't been able to reach. Like I suggested in the first review of this first movie, that it was in the deepest depths of the ocean. Places we can't reach. Places that, if anything got down there, it would crush it. Like a can. It would obliterate it. Like, you know? But yeah. Who knows? Honestly. I mean, like, I mean, the thing is, an Atlantean could be possibly living on Earth right now, and we wouldn't even know. Because that bloodline is lost to time. And they could be the key, and they don't even know it. You know? Like, it is a definitely vexing mystery that honestly I would love to say I solved. I would love that. I really would. I mean, you know, like, if I could say I solved something like that, shit, I'd be psyched as hell. I would, honestly, because, you know, I mean, yeah. But anyway, I will see you guys again at 7 p.m. Central for another episode of EWE X Zone, as well as more reviews. Huh? I don't even understand what you're saying, bro. But yeah, I will see you guys again later on for more reviews, as well as at 7 p.m. Central for another episode of EWE X Zone. As always, remember, stay safe, stay dangerous. Love you guys. Later.